Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of Fargo's Soul Mod. Today, it's Saturday, and I feel like it's been a really long time since I've actually recorded anything on the weekend. This is kind of new to me. Recently, I've been in a bit of a trend, whether it's because we're having a break or something's going on. But yeah, usually I'm kind of busy on the weekend, but hey, not today, although I probably will make it a shorter episode. But welcome back. Hope you're all having a nice weekend yourself. Today, we're going to be doing King Slime once again, because if you didn't see the last episode, we did try King Slime, and I will admit, we got a lot further than I was actually anticipating. There were so many moments in that fight where it all could have been over any second, and I'm serious, it was a pretty nail-biting fight. But with that being said, we did lose, but there were some pretty immediate things we could do to make it better. So straight up, let's make double buffs, because I realized yesterday that single buffs kind of weren't cutting it, even with that 5-minute duration. It's a very long fight, you know, this could be 10 minutes of the King Slime. But another thing that we have to do is we need to extend this arena. We need to extend it quite a bit. So right now, it actually lines up with the new house, which is looking amazing, I've got to say. It's a shell of a house, but hey, it's pretty good. We need it to extend, like, way over here. Way over there. So, I'm going to get working on that straight away, which should be good. But yeah, today's been really nice so far. I'm in a bit of a habit of saying good morning in the intro. It's not actually morning. It's more like the afternoon time. So, I've already kind of lived a little bit of the day. I know what the day is all about, and it has been good. Today I had an appointment to talk about the new house. So for those that are new, that haven't been keeping up recently, it was announced in the last series that me and my partner Courtney, we bought a house, and it's still being built, so there's lots of stuff to talk about. Anyway, this appointment, it was to talk about handles. Handles in the kitchen, that's right. This was a 40-minute debate, like, internally. Like, do we like the thicker handles that are slightly shorter? Or do we like the longer handles that are skinnier? So we ended up going for shorter handles that are thicker. The reasoning behind that? I don't know. I've got no idea. But I think it's going to look really nice. It is. It's going to look really nice. What else did we decide today? I think that was it. Also, we decided the color of the house, but we'd already kind of decided that in the past. So the house is going to be white. That's right. When we move in, it'll all be white. But it's not called white because this is paint, right? I don't know if you've never been around anybody that talks about paint, it's the most bizarre thing in the world, right? Because white is not simply white, it's moonlit snow. That's right. Somebody went outside and was like, that's snow and the moonlight, that looks really good. We're gonna blend that together. That's gonna be white. What? Really? I don't get it. That's not the part of the house process that I particularly care about. Having a nice painted house is going to be good. But this is the thing, right? I didn't realize this, but when you have a house that's freshly built, you can't just be painting it whenever you want. Because I really wanted a nice dark grey wall in my office to complement the ChippysCouch that's going to be in there, to really suit the colours of the old channel. Maybe it's more to suit the colour of the cloth here, really, dark grey, isn't it? I was going to have that straight away, and I was like, that's going to be my backdrop in the videos. It's going to be amazing. Like, I've got this idea where I'm going to have my desk away from the wall. It's going to have a permanent camera hooked up to it so that I can record with my face whenever I want. Doesn't mean I will, but it'll be there. And then a dark wall behind that, and then some shelving units. And then on those shelves, we're going to have the YouTube awards. We'll also have the Skeletron statue. That's really awesome. And then every now and again, I'll throw a little meme in there. You know, a little Easter egg for people looking in the background when they should be looking at me. Hey, look, it's the dad from Cloudy for Chance of Meatballs. See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm paranoid now in case I need to flip over the fight and I do this. But I guess if I need to flip over the fight, I can always head down, head right, and recover around here. That's maybe the plan. All right, let me extend this out a little bit more. You know, I'm out of stories to tell. It's a Saturday. Honestly, it's weird because, like, I start the episode and I'm like, usually I'm busy on a Saturday. No, not really. I played some more Binding of Isaac today. Oh, I tell you what, right, I do want to talk about this. So I've been playing the Binding of Isaac Repentance for a couple of hours a day since the update launched. And I started with a brand new save. And I thought I was getting really unlucky finding tinted rocks. It felt like I was never finding tinted rocks. And then when I did find them, they were naff. They were rubbish. Turns out that was actually a change in the update. And that was an intended feature. I have no idea. And it's funny because you never want to blame anything in Isaac. You never want to go, I think they've changed this. Because it's completely luck-based. And once you start doing that, I don't know. I think it can lead to negativity in Isaac. Anyway, they put out a patch this morning and they were like, oh, we've restored tinted rocks to what they used to be. What a sick change. Like, I played 4 games this morning and won all 4. And I'm like, well, good. Because this is the way I like it to be. I've put in enough time with Isaac. I deserve a win every now and again. Ah, my acorns are going into here. Ah, I think this is why I've not been noticing them when they've been dropping. Okay, right. Let me extend this out and we'll join back up. Actually, real quick. Let's see. We're fighting the king slime. Oh, God. Oh, God. Now, we've got to here. What do? We just keep heading right. Keep heading right. Head up here. Can we... Oh, we can't even grapple it. This might be a bad idea. Let's get rid of this cactus. Okay, right. Let me just extend this real quick, and then we'll jump into the fight. We're going to get into this. This is going to be good. So, the next thing that we need to do is we need to make a whole bunch of flaming arrows. Because yesterday, we burnt through so many arrows. I was so convinced through most of the fight that we were probably going to run out. And you know what? If you run out of that, it's game over. It is. It's game over from there. So I'm gonna make a couple more. And then we should be good to just jump into it. Other than, you know, I feel like we've done every change that I wanted to do. So we did get some recommendations. I'm going to acknowledge them now so that you know I've been listening in. Number 1, people want to see a cactus room in the house. I agree. I feel like that would be the perfect homage. So we're going to have a cactus room in the house. It's going to be awesome. And I'm talking about the Terraria house, not the real house. Very easily confused because I do like cactuses. Secondly, what was the second tip? Oh, people wanted to see some of the enchantments. So one of the enchantments people wanted to see is Ebonwood. Unfortunately, I am in a Crimson world. I know, right? Please don't give me more reasons to insult it. So I don't believe I can get the Ebon Koi needed for the enchantment. Because you need Ebon Koi, and you get the other one in a Crimson world, right? I may be wrong about that. Let me know if I am. Also, people wanted to see the Boreal enchantment. So I believe what the Boreal one does, if I remember this right, is it fires out snowballs. I may be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it fires out snowballs for the character, I think. Now, the thing with this is we need a painting. And to get the painting, we need the painter. And we need to move the painter into the ice biome to get the enchantment. And I just thought, you know what? I don't feel like I need to make too many changes to my setup right now to get this to work. So I just thought, let's scrap that off. We'll save enchantments for another time. But we do need to get the painter because I noticed that a lot of the enchantments require some form of painting. And that's going to be a bit of a faff to get, but we're going to do it. So yeah, that pretty much addresses everything. I enjoyed reading about your Easter eggs yesterday. I quite like that a lot of you were taking the route of, oh, Easter in America, we have the hard-boiled eggs. We dye eggs. Oh my... All right. I just realized as well, I didn't take the buffs. I didn't take the buffs at all. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until it's nighttime, and then I'm going to snap the bed, and we're going to go back to daytime. Wow. I'm not mad, because I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense, but I assume that the king slime would rather punish you by teleporting more for moving away. That's interesting. That is interesting. Surprisingly, that didn't happen to us yesterday, but I feel like it's because we're slightly more... We're more organized, really. Okay. Right, yeah. Let me wait until nighttime. Also, I want to use this graph potion. I might use this now. I want to use this graph potion to get no fall damage. Because I feel like that might actually save us more than anything. That sound like a good plan? I think so. All right, let me go grab this. Let me take this grab. I don't know why this is making me laugh, but I really do believe that fall damage is actually going to be the cause of death in this little boss fight. I just feel like I've suspended a bridge in the air, and I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like it's a recipe for disaster. I am curious, by the way. So, what games are you lot playing at the moment? I feel like it's been a while since we've had a real banger of a game that everybody's playing. And I just I want to know where people are mellowing out with. I know that a lot of people are jumping on Valorant. I've been seeing a lot of hype about that. But it's kind of a boring month, really, isn't it? Like, nothing big is coming out. Other than The Binding of Isaac, which is a pretty niche game. I'd say it's more niche than Terraria, by far. But it does actually remind me a lot in parallel between Terraria and The Binding of Isaac. It's a game that has had many final updates. Just keeps getting more. Yeah, I don't know. I really do feel like that. Anyway, let me use this graph. I need to use it over here. Let me try and get another thing. So we just got to be careful, because in this version of Terraria, we can take full damage by hitting a cloud. And that's something that I'm kind of not used to because of 1.4. Okay, so that one is just a lake. All right. So we might not actually get the lucky horseshoe. I assume that there's probably a way to craft it. It's probably like, I'm going to say platinum bars and like 50 feathers or something like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I imagine that because Fargo's requires a lot of grinding, I want to assume that almost everything has, you know, some form of like crafting recipe, or at least I assume so. Or you would, to be honest, you would rather hope so. Ooh, okay, so we have found another house. We got to be careful though, because we want to make sure that we don't drown. Which sounds so goofy. Just don't drown in space. And there we go. Bam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that with that. I feel like that's a valuable change. I feel like I want this. I definitely want this. I want this and I want this. Yeah, that seems appropriate. It does. Okay, so let us buff up. So we're actually using regen and iron skin. And to this mod's credit, giving me the free summon is baller. The fact that you despawned the boss but still gave me a free summon every time, I think that's a big win. Okay, right, let's see how we do. I will say that once I actually start to focus on my aiming a little bit more, because I'm less paranoid now, I feel like I've got kind of a good grasp on the fight for now. I mean, this is only the initial phase. We haven't got to the phase where, you know, it starts raining down from the sky. In this phase, I'm feeling pretty confident that, you know, we've got a good swing of things. This is nice. Okay, let's just keep it going. We'll keep it going. The thing about long boss fights is I often run out of things to say. So I'm trying to pull from my brain to think of anything to say right now that will sound remotely interesting, that will kill time during the boss fight. Because I quite like talking over a boss fight. Being able to talk over the whole thing. I think it's suspenseful. You know, in the good moments, we can react to the tough stuff. And hey, in the slow moments, you know, it kills time. What can we talk about? What can we talk about? I don't think I've spoken... No, wait. Maybe I've spoken about this. But do you know how I was saying about how I want a permanent camera fixture in my room? I can't remember if I brought this up, so I'm sorry if I have. But I find it so funny because for probably the past 12 months, every time I've wanted to use my fancy camera, I've been like setting it up and putting in the SD card and keeping it charged and stuff. But I completely forgot the fact that about a year ago, I bought all of the stuff I needed to make it... Oh, no, come on now. King Slime, come on. So we're going to have to use, like, the arena up to, like... Okay. Okay, right. We're going to not be able to use the full arena. But yeah, I just never set it up. I completely forgot about it. And then one day, I was watching, like, a setup tour from Jacksepticeye, because YouTube was like, all right, today's the day. We're recommending it. And, yeah, I was like, oh, I actually own all that stuff. Why don't I do that? So that's me now. And it is good. It's good having a camera set up because it's so simple. You just open your recording software, the same one I use to record these videos, which is OBS because it's free. Hell yeah. And I just go. And I'm just like, this is amazing. So I'm going to be using it a lot more in the future. I can't wait to get a haircut, if I'm being honest, you know, being on camera. I'm a little self-conscious, as most people are, around cameras. And I think over time, that'll go. But right now, my hair is ridiculously long. And I don't like long hair. I like short hair. But because in Britain, for those who don't know, like, we're still in full lockdown. Nothing is allowed to be open other than a coffee shop. Other than that, and, you know, a place to buy food and medicine. Anyway, I've got my haircut booked for the 21st of April. And I actually can't wait. I'm more excited for that than anything else going on in my life right now. Like, new house, pretty good. Haircut, top tier, you know, A+. Right, so we should be coming up now to the phase where it starts to rain down. Hey, I tell you what, it's a good thing I made double buffs, because this is awful. One thing I will say, though, is that we did get a free iron skin from one of the slimes, and that's going to pay off big if we do run out of buffs, because you know what, iron skin is pretty awesome. The only thing is here is our health potions are only healing for 50, which is a bit annoying. But I can't really do anything about that. All right. Okay, so it's on to this phase now, where we have to jump through the lines. This is so Binding of Isaac to me. I don't know if everything is Binding of Isaac right now, but this strikes me as Binding of Isaac. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. I like that this is what my life has become. When I was like, I really want a Terraria challenge, I forgot that the bosses get really hard. Whenever I think about doing, like, an enhanced version of Terraria, a harder version, I always just kind of think, well, you know, enemies will do a little bit more, you know, defense doesn't mean as much. I never really think about the bosses when I go into it, which is strange, right? Because it's a really large part of it. So I will say, if this fight doesn't despawn, I'm feeling, oh no, I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Okay, so here's what we've got to do. We've got to drag this through the area where we didn't want to drag it through. That was good timing. Cheers for that, Spikes. So we're going to drag it through. Okay, teleport. Okay, this is good. We've managed to turn the fight around in a pretty convenient way. Yeah, I feel confident about this. But if I have another one despawn on me, I'm gonna lose it. I'm just gonna edit all of this out. I know I will. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So we're getting pretty low. We need to get better at dodging the spikes. All right. Let's focus on hitting the boss. I want to be a little bit more accurate. Come on now. Okay. I really feel like we'll do it this time. I do. I really have a lot of... That was such a sick dodge. It wasn't even, like, intentionally dodged like that, but that was good. All right. I really don't want this to despawn on me, and I feel like it's not going to... Please teleport over here, and don't punish me for it. Oh, I forgot the rebuffs. No. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. I'm redoing it, but I'm going to be silent. I'm going to make more buffs. All right. So for this one, I'm going to have regen iron skin, but a game changer here. We're also going to have archery as well. And this is going to make it easier. All right. Please don't bunce me right at the start. Okay, right. This is going to be good. I am going to be silent for a little bit, and then I'll bring it back probably towards, you know, towards the end-ish. But I think that, well, to be fair, it's a combination of things. I'm like, well, I kind of want to stop talking because I've run out of things to say. But then I'm also like, well, it does increase concentration. I think that's probably a good thing. Have I got any... All right, okay, I was going to say, have I got any potions left? I got 7. So that's not bad. At least we're not going to run out of potions. All right, so checking in real quick. This fight is going really well. Hey, I managed to time that pretty good with the new spikes. I wanted to talk, though, because I was like, all right, the fight has fallen down to the bottom levels. So I just wanted to show this again, because it was kind of fun last time. And we got some good dodges in. Oh, no. Okay, right. That's one thing. When it teleports and it gets super close to us, we have to react faster. Otherwise, it's game over. I think that's it. I think if we don't react when it teleports, that's it. It's like you get slimed, you get stuck, and then the game's over. All right. I'll be silent a little bit more, and then I'll bring it back towards the end. Oh, that was a good little jump over the fight. I just want to... hope I remember to edit that in, but that was a good jump. That was, like, seamless in a way. That's one thing. Jumping over the fight is probably the hardest part. I guess it kind of gets easier around this point. I never really thought about it, but when the fight gets, you know, the king slime gets smaller as the fight goes on, I think that works. I'm kind of surprised with Fargo Soul Mod that the king slime doesn't get larger as the fight goes on. He just slowly absorbs projectiles and he gets bloated, and that's it. All right. Oh, okay. So I thought we were going to get a despawn then. So I was kind of getting a bit nervous, but that's good. He is kind of dragging us back to the area where we don't necessarily want to go, but this is his fight. He's the king after all. I think we're going to do this. I actually do. I'm feeling... Oh, no. Please, please, God, no. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh, no. Please, please. I hate spiked slime so much. Please. Please. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no, please. Oh, no. Come on. It's just a few more hits. It's just a few more hits. Oh, my God. That was so hard. That was so hard. I'm sorry, but that was brutal. That was like... I really thought we were going to lose that. Wow. Well, hello, Fargo. All right. How many guides does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know. How about you ask him? Pre-hard mode. So he sells the Overloader material used to craft swarm summons. When used, all summons in the stack will be consumed. The more consumed, the more bosses will spawn. So I think this is to, you know, if you want to do multi-fights. Expert's token. Toggles expert mode. Mutant's gift, so we've already done that. And it also sells the slimy crown, because we got it. It's a reward. Bam, bam, bam. Slimy shield. Grants immunity to slimed. 15% increased fall speed. When you land after a jump, slime will fall from the sky. I'm not too bothered about that. Unless... Yeah, I'm not... 2 defense as well. Bam, 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 bam. Got some interesting items. Bam. Ooh, we got the mount. Hey, I'm actually pretty stoked on the mount. So I'm assuming that this probably turns into some form of ninja enchantment. Hey, I got that right straight away. So we need the katana. The thing with the katana is the katana the one that gets sold by the traveling merchant? Because that's going to be hard to find. Smoke bombs. Slime hook. We got the slime hook, to be fair. So we might be able to make this. Let's see. Throw a smoke bomb to teleport to it and gain the first strike buff. Using the Rod of Discord will also grant this buff. First strike ensures your next attack is a critical, dealing 3 times the damage. Now you see me. Now you don't. That is really cool. That is cool. I don't know where to get smoke bombs from. I don't even know if they're a modded item or vanilla. I'll just be honest. I'm not going to lie. And the katana as well. If we could get both of those, I'd do this. I mean, we refight the King Slime, get all that. That'd be sick. All right. So I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know that this was just a boss fight episode, but hey, it's a pretty hard boss fight. Right, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to our channel members, as always, that are scrolling by on screen right now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.